Hey everybody, it's Rob Jessup again. This is my music history again. I think it's part 6 now. We are in college, but I want to tell a quick story before. This will be shorter. When I was in high school, I was a drummer, like I said, and I was so lucky because I got to meet one of my heroes. Now, one of the greatest drummers in the history of all drumming is Buddy Rich, and every young drummer looked up to both Buddy Rich and Ringo Starr. They were the two favorites. Now, Ringo was a lot different than Buddy. Ringo was very cool because he could play very simple parts, and every kid in the world wanted to be like Ringo. Now, Buddy Rich was the opposite. He was very, very good, prolific drummer, and very hard to imitate. He's probably the greatest drummer ever in the history. So anyway, I was lucky to meet him twice. Once in high school, his band played at our high school, and I met him, and he was so rude. I was a little kid, 16 years old, and looking up to my hero, and he's just, to be quite honest, he was just an a-hole. The second time was at Summerfest. A friend and I went to Summerfest to see a bunch of bands. That's in Milwaukee. It's a big festival. It's really cool. And we saw Buddy Rich, the Buddy Rich Big Band, and afterwards, maybe it was beforehand or afterwards, we went back behind the band and we said, "Hey, Buddy, how you doing? Can we have your autograph?" He said, "I don't do autographs. Get out of here, kid." He was so freaking rude. I couldn't believe it. That was the second time I met him, and I realized right then and there that he was just, kind of an eccentric weirdo. But he was so good at what he was. Anybody that's that great at what they're doing has to be. Well, most of the people that are like supreme top of the heap at what they do, they are kind of strange. Uh, they're either warped from the beginning or they become warped as they progress in their career. But anyway, you can watch and listen to Buddy Rich on YouTube. There's some videos of him just ranting and raving and ripping into his band. And he was obviously bipolar and had some serious issues. Um, Uncalled for, totally. Life is not supposed to be that way. We are all in this to have fun and enjoy life. We are not in this to get our a-hole ripped apart by some egomaniacal, narcissistic a-hole. So, you know, I don't care how good you are at whatever you do. You don't treat people that way. Okay? So that's my one story. Let's take a break and we'll go into our next episode.